안녕하세요 여러분, 프렌치호떡의 소민입니다. No, hello everyone. This is Somin from 프렌치호떡.
왜 갑자기 영어를 하고 그러십니까?
왜냐면 오늘 내 영어 실력을 보여주는 날이다. I am gonna try.
평상시 자연스럽게 할 때는 영어가 잘 되는데
근데 오늘 특히 좀 부담스럽네.
부담을 가지면 잘하는 영어도 안 나오고.
But that's why I think I really on purposely use my French accent 너무 심하게 영어만 할 때. Because I feel kind of safe behind my French accent, like, you know.
You don't really have a French accent.
I know I have a perfect accent. No, I'm kidding. 저도 외국인으로서 영어를 공부한 사람이라 사실 너무 궁금했어요. Because you told me a lot that the 영어 수능 졸라 어렵다고. 수능 is supposed to be an exam for high schoolers in Korea, so the level is high school. My 전공 is English. I studied English literature, American literature, English phonetics, translation. I studied everything. Of course, my level is supposed to be way much higher than high school level. 그래도 어떤 문제들을 봤을 때 너무 어렵다 고 생각했어. 그러니까 궁금해졌어요. 영어 수능 도대체 뭐야?
말하기, 읽기, 쓰기 문제 중 랜덤으로 5개만 딱 너한테
Allez.
올해 문제로 따끈따끈한 걸로.
Mais déjà 일단 충격받고 있어. This is 엄청 길어. 시간이 얼마나 돼? Enfin, moi, when I see this, automatically I'm thinking 2 good hours, 2 hours and a half.
영어 듣기 평가 포함해서 1시간 10분 풀어야 돼.
Mais non, mais non. Mais attends, mais c'est boule canonnée. Mais it's just impossible. It's insane.
지문이 진짜 길지.
Ouais. Bon, ok, I'm ready.
일단은 초반에 있는 문제들이 좀 쉬울 거야.
Ah ouais?
그래서 쉬운 걸로 한번 가봅시다.
Allez.
20번.
다음 글에서 필자가 주장하는 바로 가장 적절한 것, 적절한, another adjective to say, 옳은, super. 적절한 것은. Enfin, déjà, one question like this, I feel I need 5 good minutes, quoi. At every step in our journey through life, we encounter junctions. Mais déjà, enfin, mais c'est pas possible. Genre, I really have to think this is high school level. Junctions, for example, de 단어. 나한테 쉬워. 왜? Because in French, jonction. Donc, automatically junctions. 안 배웠어도 알아. 근데 한국 사람으로서 어떻게 배워?
밑에 어려운 단어니까 분기점이라고 나와 있어.
D'accord. Ouais, mais 그래도, putain.
근데 고등학생들이 분기점이란 말을 알지도 잘 모르겠어.
Wow. Already here, your self-confidence is broken. First sentence. 네? Attends. Okay. At every step in our journey through life, we encounter junctions with many different pathways leading into the distance. Attends, mais it's 엄청 철학적인. Each choice involves uncertainty about which path will get you to your destination. Turning the uncertainty into numbers has proved a potent. Same. Do you know what potent means? Enfin, high schoolers, mais c'est impossible. Turning the uncertainty into numbers has proved a potent way of analyzing the path and finding the shortcut to your destination. The mathematical theory of probability. Non mais attends. C'est pas possible. 일단 프랑스어로 불어도 어렵다. 무슨 말이야 이게? 성공적인 삶을 위해 미래에 대한 구체적인 계획을. 잠깐만, 애지? I understood everything perfectly. The English. I don't know. I can't tell you what it is about.
하나의 팁을 주면은 보기 5개 있지.
Ouais, d'accord.
1, 2, 5를
맞아.
먼저 읽고
먼저,
지문을 보는 게 나을 거야.
피곤해. To find the answer. 중요한 결정을 내릴 때는 자신의 직관에 따라 판단해야 한다. Voyons ça? Non, ça non. Because trusting our intuition to make the choice often ends up with us making suboptimal choice. Ouais, donc en gros, if you don't understand the word suboptimal, you're fucked.
여기 있어.
Oui. Non. 누나는 선택을 위해 성공 가능성을 확률적으로. C'est un truc de malade. To make the best choice, you have to analyze the probability, the possibility of the success. C'est genre 이해해도 mais c'est ça, en plus 맞아. I think it's the the strategy is to analyze all the possible scenarios that the future holds and then to see what proportion of them lead to success or failure. Me, I would say after 10 minutes I will say 3번. I say 3번 mais without being sure. Non mais attends, 1 hour and 10 minutes, mais this is impossible, AJ. C'est pas possible. It would be possible if the questions were Brian likes pasta. 딱 answer 만 하면 돼. This is too complicated.
이거 되게 어려운 논문 같은 데서 따온 글인
The
것
내용,
같은데.
I am shocked about the content. Enfin, mais 한국 사람 mais 대단하다. C'est pas possible. 뭐 어떻게 공부해? It's only 영어?
24번 갑시다.
24. 다음 글의 제목으로 가정. 아, putain. When I studied Korean, I had exactly this kind of questions. It was really new to me. But this is so hard because you feel like there are 2 or 3 that 맞을 수도 있어. Different parts of the brain's visual system. Can't I have something about flowers, kids running in a garden? Genre... Enfin, c'est pas possible! Animaldero, I'm gonna read first the titles. Visual systems never betray our trust. Secret missions of color-sensitive brain cells. Color-sensitive, ok. Oh putain, c'est pas possible. Blind spots. What is still unknown about the brain? Why brain cells exemplify nature's recovery process. Mais c'est pas possible. This is for people who are having a master degree. C'est pas possible. Separate and independent brain cells visual perceptions.
심지어 토익보다 더 어려운 것 같아.
Mais c'est pas possible, AJ. Enfin, je te jure. Yongi, I'm not Yongi là. Different parts of the brain's visual system get information on a need-to-know basis. Cells that help your hand muscles reach out to an object need to know the size and location of the object, but they don't need to know about color. However, one part of your brain sees its shape, another sees color, another detects location, and another perceives movement. Okay? Consequently, after localized brain damage, it is possible to see certain aspects of an object and not others. Putain, mais...
난 이미 답 나왔어. 그래가지고
Ah oui?
확인해봤는데 맞았어.
No, but because I want to make sure that I'm understanding every single sentence.
Of course.
Because
이게 스킬이 내가 지금 느낀 게 뭐냐면은 보기랑 지문을 동시에 읽어야 돼. 그러니까 까먹잖아. 읽으면서
right.
보기를 또 까먹는단 말이야.
But I really think as well this is one of the biggest difference between Korean education and France education. The 시험 자체로, this is a skill. The ability of your head and your brain to answer fast this kind of question, this is typically something French people have never been asked. To do, we can't.
We are using the different brain.
C'est ça. That's why, generally speaking, I guess Korean people are so much more efficient, faster. The way of working is totally different. I can feel it through this exam. Now, 꼼꼼히 봐야 돼. To analyze every single word, I cannot do this fast. It's impossible.
Purpose is to find the answer.
C'est ça, 맞아.
근데 your purpose is to understand.
Oui, c'est ça. 맞아.
Every
맞아.
single text.
맞아. I cannot move on if I don't understand one sentence. I cannot believe, I swear, that in 1 hour and 10 minutes, te dis poamesso that you can. This is just impossible. Attends. Centuries ago, people found it difficult to imagine how someone could see an object without seeing what color it is. Me, I would say aubon. Can you tell me yes or no? Parce que it's really important for me. Là, vraiment, it's really important for me to know.
Aubon 맞아.
Ah putain, attends, thank you, parce que là vraiment, I would have sued the Korean system for mistreating the students, parce que là, c'est pas possible.
36번.
가정 맞는 순서대로, ok. A fascinating species of water flea. Non, mais attendez.
Water flea.
Non, mais c'est pas possible. Exhibits a kind of flexibility that evolutionary biologists call adaptative plasticity. Attends. moi, I see this, I get out of the room, AJ.
나도 근데 수능 문제 본 지 진짜 오래됐잖아. 너무 충격적이다.
다행히, I am a French person. So 다행히, plasticité, adaptative, adaptatif, evolutionary, évolutionnaire. Donc, tu sais, en 배웠어도 나 괜찮아. Mais 한국 사람?
다 외워야 돼.
Oh, c'est pas possible. A fascinating species of water flea exhibit. Bah ouais.
아, 심장 아파.
That evolutionary biologists call adaptative plasticity. D'accord. 이해 했습니다. If the baby water flea is developing into an adult in water, that includes the chemical signature. Non mais this is insane. This is insane. Enfin, vraiment, I keep saying it, mais c'est pas possible. That includes the chemical signatures of creatures that prey on water fleas. It develops a helmet and spines to defend itself against predators. Okay. If the water around it doesn't include the chemical signature, the water flea doesn't develop. Okay, I'm gonna try to put myself in the condition of the exam. I have to 빨리 answer 해야 돼, right? So right now, my chalk is telling me B-A-C.
바로 말해줘야 돼?
Oui, s'il te plaît, parce que...
정답!
Ouais. 내용보다 it's more about the structure, you know, the logic. To feel this thing, I know I'm good. 그래도.
마지막 문제입니다.
Ouais.
43, 44, 45번.
다음 글 읽고 물음에 답하시오. Attends, I need to understand. A, B, C, D. Even this. Alors, I know because I'm not Korean, so I'm not used to this kind. I
이걸
guess.
연습하는 거야.
Voilà.
내내.
Mais putain, alors vas-y, you go back to the A. Machin, alors de D, de C. What is BDC? Je comprends pas. I don't understand what I have to do. De
BCD의 순서를 맞추는
Attends, mais d'accord, ok, bon. Ok, 알았어. Hailey, be careful. Camelia yelled uneasily, watching her sister carrying a huge cake. Alors déjà, I feel better. Finally, we talk about two sisters and a cake. Bon. What gift did you buy for his birthday? Camilla asked out of interest. Dad will be surprised to find out what it is. Hailey answered with a wink. Ok, donc 여기부터 순서대로. Oh, easy. Easy, ça va. Ça c'est tranquille. ça va. Ah. Bon, franchement, if I have to do it fast, I would fastly say DCB. The 5번.
정답!
Ok, alléluia. 밑줄친 A, E 중에서 maybe I'm stupid, but I cannot understand what do I have to do.
그 5개 중에
Oui.
Which one is different from the rest?
This is so hard. I have to read everything again. Mais c'est pas possible. The A, U is Hailey.
쉽잖아, 그치? 이거는 좀...
Attends. You deserve both. Camilla noted, seeing how happy her. Ah bah alors is B. Directos. 2번. Mais quoi non?
다시 읽어봐. 마지막까지 보지도 않았잖아.
I'm sorry. Told him in tears that I'm glad you can find enough. Ah, I went too fast. Her is Hailey as well. Ouais, mais tu vois, it's a very pervert, hein. Because this Shion pushes you to go fast, but when you go fast, you get fucked. Alors, happy birthday, you're 50 today, Dad. We love you, Camilla said before. Ok, donc C is Hailey as well. Fantastique. Ah bah c'est I. Non, ça y est, c'est sûr. De Aubonne.
정답!
Ouais. Allez, non. Putain, je te jure, I'm sweating. 45. 맞지 않는 것은. Hailey는 생일 케이크를 테이블로. Alors, is it Hailey? 아, 맞지 않는. So, 일단 1번 맞아. 아버지는 생일 선물로 받은 안경을 직접 써보았다. Oui, c'est bon. Ça, c'est 맞아 aussi. Hailey는 아버지가 생맹이라는 사실을 최근에 알게 되었다. Ah bon? No, I don't think so. I recently found out that... Mais non, mais what kind of kid doesn't know that the father is colorblind? Non, c'est bizarre, non? Ok, donc 3번 맞아. Hailey와 Camill아는 아버지의 집을 방문했어. They don't live together? Attends. I don't even know where to search, franchement, My lovely ladies, thank you for inviting me to your place. So, they didn't 방문했어. This is wrong. 4번.
정답! 그래, 푼 거는 다 맞았네?
다 맞았어? In 40 minutes?
첫 번째 문제 근데 정답 안 봤지?
아, oui. 10번, 3번.
정답!
수능 본 학생들에게 모두 다 I wanna buy them a big box of fried chicken. I feel too sorry. C'est pas possible. The 시험 shape, the 내용, that is just insane. He's gonna talk to you about brain. He's gonna talk to you about mathematics. He's gonna talk to you about philosophical answers about life, about the person that passed this exam with a great score is a genius. Not only English genius, brain genius. 학생들, 제발 쉬세요, quoi. 열심히 놀아. 1 hour 10 minutes. C'est pas possible.
몇 시간 더 줘야 될 것 같아?
To have a fair chance with the 듣기 and everything, 3 hours. allez, 2 hours and a half. allez, 어렵다. 공부 졸라 열심히 해야 돼. 근데 doable. 1 hour 10, c'est pas possible. I love Korea. You know how much? So much. 근데 for the first time, I'm glad I'm not born in Korea. I can't go through this. Je peux pas. Je sais pas possible.